Welcome to the back podcast. Welcome to another mother and son duo podcast episode. I don't know why I said that so choppy. I don't know.
My brain is still not awake yet.
I didn't know if you were going to go first or not.
No, I'm tired, even though I have been awake since before 6 a.m.
I've been awake since 2. But I woke up to, it was because I woke up to, like, I wake up multiple times during the night and, like, always check my phone, like, the time or whatever.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I saw it was 2. I was like, oh, it's early. And then I saw a notification from that football, soccer podcast I listened to. Because they, in Australia, and like, they dropped at 2. And it's just funny. No, I've been up early. I mean, I didn't, like, really fully get up until, like, an hour later. I wasn't fully get up. I didn't really try to stay awake. But I just watched the Mavs game, which we won.
Yes. I saw that before I fell asleep.
Which there's multiple Mavs games, but as of when this will release, should be the Saturday, but the Saturday before V-Day, Valentine's Day, St. Valentine's Day. So happy early Valentine's Day. This is going to be a Valentine's Day themed episode.
Yeah. If
you even wore pink for it. Nice.
I did wear pink, yeah.
I'm wearing Gara's mother shirt. Some kind of love.
That is, yeah, for sure.
But it's brown.
I mean,
some people don't like the color brown. Like, they're like adamant about it. Like, I don't like brown.
Feels racist.
It does. I was about to say the same thing. It really is like, I swear it has to come from some kind of racism.
Brown, especially brown and pink together. There's so many shades
of brown. Like, I don't get why you don't like brown. And like, trees
it's earthy.
It's earthy. Trees are brown. Literally, the thing that gives us life is brown.
Well,
like, I get poop is brown too. Like, I get there's that, but like dirt, we come from the dirt,
right? No, I love most shades of brown. Honestly, I mean, I don't like dislike any shades of brown. I'm just saying there are some I love more than others.
Yeah,
I love a good amber.
I was trying to think of shades of brown, but yeah, hazel, oak. I don't know.
Anyhow, it's supposed to be about Valentine's Day, not about shades of brown. I mean, I have a very big disdain for Valentine's Day.
What do you mean by that?
Expand upon.
Yeah, no, I know what disdain means. No, it would expand upon.
Don't care for.
Why?
I think mostly because I was single most of my adult life. And
same,
Valentine's,
even though it's only been 3 years. Actually,
yes.
I don't think I have technically.
I
think it's about been half and half.
Yeah. And so I feel like it feels like Valentine's Day morphed into this thing well, it definitely is something that like was pushed by greeting card companies.
Which I'm literally I have Valentine's Day facts up.
Yeah.
Americans send 145 million Valentine's Day cards each year.
That's insane. I don't know. I just feel like it's very commercial.
As most holidays are.
Yes, most holidays are. But it's like such an unnecessary holiday. Like, I understand there are the origins that it's, there was a saint that was marrying people. And they think like this. That's the thing is the debate on what Valentine's Day is actually after. And then there's a festival. Yeah. It was a pagan festival that I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of with how white I am. I know I will screw that up.
If I can find
I think
it.
It starts with an L. I was looking that up.
Yeah, well, you.
And of course, Christians overtook that pagan holiday, as they do. And I think I appreciate the sentiment of Valentine's Day of just like showing love, but I feel like it's just something you should be doing every day. And I feel like the holiday isn't necessarily that. It's just like this big blinking reminder to those that don't have somebody that you are alone, and you should be working towards not being alone if you want to feel like a whole person, which whatever. Also, hold on.
I just found it. It's Lupercalia.
Okay, so yeah, I wasn't even gonna attempt to pronounce that.
I think. Maybe. I could be butchering it. But yes,
But it was like a
it's pagan.
pagan, like to do with fertility.
Yeah, I think so.
Which that's also what Easter comes from. That was taken from a pagan fertility thing too. So like Christianity just went in there and said, screw you. You don't get to have any of your holidays. We're taking this over now. I was thinking about it though the other day, how it is. I don't think it's just about money. I also like feel like there might be some underlining like patriarchy involved in it. Like it's just like, and also capitalism, right? But not just in that we're going to make money. It's, hey, if you're single, there's something wrong with you. Hurry up and get with somebody and procreate so we can have workers for our labor force. That might be like jumping there.
I don't know. I mean, the only time I really liked Valentine's Day, as I mentioned before to you, is like in elementary school when like we would like it's weird that they kind of force kids to give other kids Valentine's Day expressing emotions when they don't even fully know what those are sometimes at that age yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like getting fun dip.
Yeah.
I liked getting like the candy sweethearts. I don't know, the cards were like cool. And it was just like a cool like little thing, even though like it kind of felt awkward, especially if you did like someone,
right?
Giving them a Valentine's card. Like I could think of like I choose you from Simpsons.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. That was the only thing I liked it. But otherwise, it feels, especially if you are alone, it makes it even worse. But also like if you are in a relationship, some people like gift giving is a big thing.
Yeah.
And so like it creates this other like, I don't know, weird time of year to not look forward to or
be
look
disappointed.
to be disappointed. I don't know.
Okay, so I know what he's getting at. I love gifts, and I think a lot of people think that translates into materialism and that I'm materialistic. Not at all. Not at all. I like gifts should be a way of showing that how well you know somebody. And it can either be like...
It doesn't have to be expensive jewelry or anything.
No. It doesn't have to be.
Meaningful.
I do think a gift sometimes can be something that you buy for someone you know they really want, but they would never spend the money on it for themselves on it.
That's the best kind of gift, honestly.
Well, I don't know if that's... one of the best gifts I've ever gotten was from you for Christmas when you were in first grade and you shopped the Christmas shop, and it was a bookmark there was a paper clip with a flower that said mom on it. And the reason that was like, it was functional and it meant that you knew me because you knew I loved reading. I lost that and I'm still sad about it to this day. I have looked on eBay, on Amazon, everywhere to try to replace that freaking bookmark. And it was like probably 50 cents. So
probably. No, I probably would have charged you back then.
I don't know. No, because I think I sent you like maybe $10 total for that to get presents for like quite a few people.
Yeah.
So no, it doesn't necessarily have to be expensive, and those aren't even like my favorite gifts. Like, I love thoughtful gifts, like the calendar that you made for Christmas. Each month representing one of my favorite shows. TV shows. Sorry, just something that shows that you know them, and I don't know if I've ever had a partner that did that on Valentine's Day. Andy, 1 year.
Is it a dog?
It is. 1 year.
Yeah, he got you like a giant. It was like,
dachshund. It's almost, no,
I was there.
Yeah, you went with him.
It was like, it's just like one of those like long, big plush dogs.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like probably like 4 feet, I think it was. We still have it, right? I don't know.
That's not 4 feet. It's probably like 2 feet long.
No, it was pretty long.
It was pretty long, yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that. Like, it was a bunch of stuff. Like, y'all went to Walgreens.
Yeah.
And when I came home from a meeting, it looked like Walgreens had thrown up in our house.
Yeah.
And, like, you were surrounded by the stuff on the couch and everything. And it wasn't necessarily... I don't know. It's not even stuff that I would, like... I mean, yeah, it was cute and whatever. There was at least some effort there. And I think that's what I was getting to, is that gifts should show effort.
And that's what I really think. I think that's my problem. Like, I think down to its core, I do like Valentine's Day, but that's if it was what I think Valentine's Day should be for. Whereas you said before, it's commercialized, but I think Valentine's Day should just be about love, whatever kind of love that is you have in your life. So like,
Yeah.
if it is like a Galentine's Day, talking
Oh
about
my
your favorite
God,
time, your
yes.
favorite show, Parks and Rec, like it, or if it's just like a time to show love with your friends or your significant other, whoever it is, or whatever it is, I would think that should be what Valentine's Day is about. But I do think it has become this kind of commercialized. What kind of gifts are you gonna give me?
What
Hearts.
kind of dinner are you going to take
What
me
kind of
out
dinner are you gonna take
to?
me out to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think it's become more than it should be, and it's kind of been lost in the true, like essential. What it is like love, and it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be romantic love. And you can
No.
have a Valentine's Day for yourself. Treat yourself. Again, Parks
Yeah.
and Rec. Treat
Yeah.
yourself.
I don't know. And there's nothing wrong if like going to dinner, like dressing up and going to dinner is the thing
Yeah,
that you
no, if
are
that's what you want to
into.
do, no,
There are
don't get
people
me
that are
wrong.
into that.
I'm single right now, but like, if I was in a relationship and that's what they want to do, and like I was up for that, I would be more than fine with that, as long as they know it's coming from a place of love and not a place from we're doing this because it's Valentine's Day, not we're doing this
Right.
because we
And
love each
capitalism says
other.
we should.
Yes,
Yeah.
everything I think should be motivated by love.
Right.
LOVE.
I just like,
L.
yeah. don't, I don't know if there's a copyright on that, so don't go
Yeah,
into
actually,
that.
yeah.
Um, I mean, every day you should be showing love to the people that you care about, right? But I understand that is not necessarily, you can't give like 100% or sometimes even 50% um every day as far as that's
Yeah, I think
concerned.
you give 100% of what you can that
Well,
day.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm saying so it is, I guess, great to have like a day like Valentine's Day where you're set aside like, hey, I do want to show you
It's like an
how
annual
important.
reminder of how much you
Yeah.
love each other. That's what I feel like it should be,
Yeah.
you know?
Um but again, it doesn't have to be this over the top thing. It can be little, like, I don't know, just little gestures. Like I remember I know there's several years I made chocolate covered strawberries for Andy because that was something that he
Yeah.
liked. Um, and if again for him it was difficult because he doesn't really like gifts,
Yeah.
so I had to like work within that parameter, um, to do it something that he would like, you know. And sometimes it could just be quality time,
Yeah.
like, or showing interest, um, like he would play like Fallout, right?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I would sit and like either read or when I got into Animal Crossing, it'd be Animal Crossing. And I would try to show an interest in that.
No, don't get me wrong. That's one of the biggest things out there. If I was like looking for a partner, even if she didn't care about video games, if she was in the room, were to be in the room and like show some kind of interest in while I was playing a video game, I would love that.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be 100% engaged. Not like I was like, but just check in.
Yeah.
And I ask questions like, there's
Expressing interest. Yeah.
I feel like that's like one of the best forms of love that you can do for another person but also it's also in How to Win Friends and Influence People. Like it's a best-selling novel, and there's that's like for real. To be interesting, you must be interested.
Oh yeah.
So, I think about like remembering I used to watch Scandal a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really like wanted Andy to watch it too because I wanted someone to talk to about it. And he tried, but then there was constantly like there was in that, for those that watch Scandal, there's the organization B316. Am I saying that right? Oh my God, it's been so long since I've watched it. And also he would always make fun of it. He'd call it everything but what it is, to eventually to the point where I was like, I don't really want you to watch this with me anymore because I felt like you were making fun of what I was interested in, And like, I just want to let specifically men, because I feel like for the most part, women get this. Just be interested in what your partner is interested in. And not make fun of it. Like, And I guess women can take that advice too. I do see a lot of women that like make fun of sports and stuff and like, oh, whatever. It's just men kicking a ball or hitting a ball or
I'm so
shooting a
happy that the
ball.
first sport you referenced was soccer/football.
It was both, actually.
That is speaking things to love. I talk about soccer or football, whatever, back, but I do enjoy the fact that you've grown to like that sport.
I
When
like
you
Man City.
That's gonna actually rub some soccer fans the wrong way. Not from the
Soccer.
States.
Soccer's harder for me to get into because I don't fully understand the
And you
rules.
didn't grow up with it, yeah.
And I didn't grow up with
and
it.
we're Texas. If there's any sports, it's gonna be football.
Yes. But I mean, I grew up watching football, and it wasn't until I was in my 20s that I really
footballers realize that, but
started understanding the rules of it.
yeah.
And I feel like I definitely still don't know everything. Like sometimes when you're like, they're gonna run this play, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. To a degree, but of any sport. Well, baseball is actually probably the sport I know the best, but it's probably the easiest rules wise, like figuring things out. And and then it would go football, and after that, basketball, and definitely last would be soccer as far as that's good. Okay, maybe I know more about hockey, but hockey is not interesting to me unless you're actually there. I feel like that's a sport that's better live. But anyhow, women, be interested in sports if that's what your man's interested in, or D&D. Or anime. Just be interested in what your partner's interested in.
Yeah.
And then that will help you with when it comes to something like Valentine's Day.
Yeah, coming up with ideas for gifts
right.
and stuff like that. Or just what to do.
Yeah, maybe it's what if your partner isn't interested in anime, right? And they've asked you before to watch and you just didn't. That could be something you could do on Valentine's Day. Give it a chance.
Which there will be an anime podcast episode coming up soon. Get ready.
Yeah. But I really love Vanderpump Rules, right?
Is that the one that goes, yeah, the intro?
The best time of your life.
Stuck in my head, bro. Reality TV shows, something about them, they are truly some of the worst television, but some of the best at the same time.
Yeah, I don't watch all reality TV, but the ones I do, I ride hardcore for. But say if that your partner is into Survivor or Big Brother or something, and you are, and that's maybe, I don't know, you can do a scavenger hunt theme of that, just something that's interactive and shows that you know what they're interested in, even if it's not interesting to you.
Yeah. It should, but the thing is, it kind of should be if you're interested in that person, what their interest should interest you. You know what I mean?
I mean, for the most part, Andy
this
really.
Way I look at if I'm interested in somebody, right?
Yeah.
I would want to know, why do they find their interest interesting? I need to find another word besides interest. It's losing its meaning. How many times I said it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, or why they're into it.
Why they're into it,
I was going to say, Andy really loved the band Tool, and I just can't really get into them. But if he were still alive and there was a concert that he wanted me to go with him to, I would go to it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to listen to him all the time, even though he really loved them. Oh, that's terrible. But I'm trying
to think of I haven't really been in a full-on relationship.
Yeah.
Well, what considers a full-on relationship?
I don't know.
Because the last relationship I was in, I canceled a flight coming back home from college.
Yeah.
To stay with her more, and then we break up when we go back to college the year after.
I mean, it's still something.
I could endlessly talk about the turmoils of the relationships I have been in.
Right.
That's another reason Valentine's Day is always, because I don't know if I don't think I've ever been in a relationship during Valentine's Day. It's always been before or after.
There's only been 2 for me, and that was Andy.
Yeah.
And your dad, actually.
Weird.
I think we just started dating.
Both my dads.
Yeah. And actually, the cross necklace, that's what he gave me for Valentine's Day.
You find that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're talking long-term relationships, really and honestly, I've only had, because your dad and I were together for only like 3 or 4 months. And then I got pregnant with you, and he ran as fast
Get
as
at
he
him.
could.
Scram. Get out of here.
He fast and furious. Sorry. But aside from that, there was my first like serious relationship when I was 17. We were together for like a little over a year, I think. And then Andy, that's it. I mean, think about it. I was single most of your growing up.
Yeah, I mean, I remember some boyfriends, but that's it.
I mean, I guess there was Nathan too.
No, I think there's one more that had like a race car.
That was, yeah. I won't mention their name, but
Yeah, no, I don't mention names. Like, I'm not gonna mention any names.
but we weren't. I wouldn't. That was only a few months. I wouldn't count that serious.
I'm not even saying relationships. Girlfriends I've had. I think I've had. Let me do the number 1, 2, 3, and then like, if you want to kind of like talking or like being like a weird.
No, you don't count. I mean,
Then
you count them as experience, but
3. I wasn't thinking of that one that you're thinking of. I'm thinking of there was one that I don't think I mentioned, but like a PlayStation person that I talked to.
Yeah, I don't know anything
and
about
that's
that.
the last years.
Well,
Not years, but like a year.
All right, no, I don't
It
know
was so
anything about
sad.
that.
You know what the sad thing is? I think she like. No, I'm not getting into that.
What? No, okay.
Well, I lost contact with her, and I was really devastated.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How did you not tell me about that? You tell me everything.
It was during 8th grade, so it was when I was like homeschooled.
When you were homeschooling?
Yeah, online school.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I did online school for 8th grade. We could do a whole podcast about that.
Yeah.
One year, it was the best and worst year of my life because 8th grade is when I like got like at the end of it is when I like got healthy, like started doing exercising and like did that. But like, and I also got back to being more healthy, like socially, because I went back to like a public school.
Yeah.
And like I found a bunch of friends again, and then I don't know.
But anyhow, you had a like.
But best year because I was playing Overwatch for like
Yeah.
straight because I was doing.
And you were talking to someone
online
online, and you didn't tell me.
I don't. It's not because I
I'm
didn't
creeped
want.
out now.
It's not because I didn't want to. It's just like you do voice chat right in games. And it was like through
Yeah.
Overwatch, and it was just like we play together all the time. And like I created a community, like not just her but other friends we met online.
Yeah.
And it was like actually like that's why it was one of the best years. Like there is dangerous online. Like I get that, and I get my parents are scared of online, but like genuinely, that was one of the best years of my life because I was just like get on and play and like talk to them and have fun, and then like eventually because it's like someone you met online, things happen and you just don't talk to each other and lose contact.
Yeah.
But that was what I was gonna say. But yeah, 3 girlfriends that I've had. And let me think. The first one ended and I ended it, but I think it's because I wasn't ready for a relationship and I liked someone else.
You just didn't like her.
Yeah,
Not
I didn't
like
like. I liked her, but I didn't like her. You know, like, there's like levels of liking, and I didn't like her. I just
Right.
liked her. There was someone else I liked.
Yeah.
And but she never liked me back.
Oh, I just realized what you're talking about. That is her loss, whatever.
It's
Although,
fine.
I mean,
but then I found apparently at some point she did like me back.
yeah.
Now whether she like I'm is that's to find out. Second one, girlfriend, ended because I can say officially now we both weren't emotionally ready for a relationship, and it was horrible timing. But it was because
She couldn't handle you being sad.
yeah, I would say
That's what it
we
came down
weren't.
to.
No, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just don't want to get into that. Really,
Right.
we're good now though.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
Third one, just mentioned before. Again, wasn't because of me. It was
No.
because they weren't ready for a relationship, and that even we were both 19, 20 at the time.
Yeah. 19.
Like I said, like
But like,
basically every relationship I've been in, except for the first one, apart from the first one, and then every like almost relationship I've been in
yeah.
has been ended or couldn't start, not because of me, but because of the other person.
Yeah.
Which makes it even worse, I feel like sometimes. You know?
No, I
Because like,
do
it's out
know.
of my control. Like,
Oh
oh,
I
you're a
spent
great guy,
no no
but
no. I spent the majority of all of my teenage years pretty much, and most of my 20s. Like, you're such a great friend.
well, like,
Like,
no, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna say this. They always tell me you're a good guy and you deserve somebody. And like, with that being said, guys, just because you're a nice guy does not mean you deserve a relationship or deserve to be with that person that you like. Like, I'm saying this even though like it sucks, but that doesn't. Don't go on the other end of the spectrum. Like, oh well, I should. She said I'm a nice guy. I deserve to be one. You
oh
know.
my god, I can't tell you.
Don't be a fucking nice guy.
No, don't be. Yeah. Oh my God. I know so many nice guys that the moment you reject them, well, fuck you, fat bitch. That is a thing that has been said to me numerous times. I'm like,
They're lucky I wasn't born yet.
look, I mean, I don't have a problem with, like, even though I'm fat, like, I've never had a problem with men being attracted to me, but also, men are kind of gross and they'll do just about anything. I'm sorry if that offends you. This is just personal experience and a lot of experience with the women that I know.
You don't got out. Men are we can be
So
gross. I mean, women can be gross too. But
yes, women can be gross too. Yes.
humans are gross.
Humans are gross. Uh, oh my God, so much love for the topic we're talking about. Anyhow, I don't even know where I was going with that. It just went away.
I
Oh,
don't know.
oh, nice guys. Like, if you're gonna say you're a nice guy, be an actual nice guy. Learn how to take rejection. I worked really well with Dakota. Like remember, I would tell you if a girl tells you she's not interested, what do you say?
I don't know. You're lost.
No, I did tell you that too, but don't say that. Think it. Just be like, okay, just accept it. It's okay to just
Yeah.
accept rejection. I really tried to help you with that so that you wouldn't be one of those guys. And you probably wouldn't have been even if I hadn't said those things to you, because that's just how you're built. You're a lot like my dad in that way. Um, and those are rare. Like, that's just, again, my personal experience. You are the exception, not the rule, as far as where men are concerned. But I digress. The whole point is how Valentine's Day is commercialized and can be obnoxious and all of that stuff. But also, you can use it as a time to let the people that it doesn't have to just be your partner. You know, it can be your parent, your child, your
Or
sibling,
yourself.
or yourself. Yes. I haven't bought myself flowers in a long time. That's because we're
Hey,
poor.
speaking
So,
of buying yourself flowers, shout out Miley
yeah.
winning a Grammy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, the pure joy she had in that moment of like it like hit her again. Like, I just won my first Grammy.
No, yeah,
Like,
for
she's
real.
so real for that. Seriously. Like I told you earlier, that her performance, that whole evening for her was one of her most Sagittarius moments ever. Like, I love that for her. But yes, you can buy yourself flowers. You can take yourself for walks, all of those things. I talk to myself all the time. And I used to say when I was younger, it's because I'm the only one that has the right answers.
Yeah, I have so many conversations in my head.
Yeah.
Out loud sometimes.
Not like,
Sometimes I'm just enough. I'm enough to have a conversation with myself.
right. Also, animals. I mean,
Animals, yeah. There's actually, I think it was on the facts thing. Like it was like 1 billion or so, like it's some at least 1 million something whatever is spent on pets for Valentine's Day.
yeah.
Like so many.
I mean,
I mean I see them at stores all the time when I go, like little like pet Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's chocolates because I mean most are
no, not
allergic,
that.
but
But
you
it's
know
probably
like
little
treats.
treats and things like that and toys. Um, but yeah, like it doesn't have to be, Valentine's Day doesn't have to be about having a partner. Like, you can take
Yeah,
back
when it
that.
goes back, I think it should be about love.
Yeah. But I know what I'm saying. It's commercialized
Yeah,
to make
that's
it seem like
to make it
that's
seem,
what
yeah.
it is, but it doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
It can be about any type of love. And I do love Valentine's Day. And I wish that I had friends that were closer where we could get together and
Do a
experience a
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, because that would be so much fun.
What would the men version of that be? Palentine's Day?
Valentine's
Nope.
Day?
Nope.
No, because gal is like, it fits
Yeah,
this
that's why I
way.
said pal.
I don't know. Y'all do stuff every day together. I'm not sure.
And women don't.
No, not most of the time, especially if they're mothers. I don't know. I mean, just use Valentine's Day to be like, I love you, bro. Man, tell your friends you love them.
No,
For real, though.
dudes, bro. Check in on your friends, your bros, your brothers.
Yeah, your bro skis.
I tell my closest dude friends all the time, like, love you, bro. Like, just nothing wrong with saying that.
No, I don't tell Natasha every time I talk to her that I love her, but like probably 50% of the
I'll
time.
put it this way. Everyone that I like love and like I have like a deep love for that I value close to me, I try to mention in our conversations before it ends, like I love you or like whatever, you know.
I like doing it to Natasha because it makes her uncomfortable. because we both had really traumatic childhoods.
Oh,
so it's
like
we feel uncomfortable when someone says I love you to us. Like aside from like you, if anybody else saying I love you does make me uncomfortable, but that's okay. I need to, be uncomfortable in that regard. But she tells me it back now. Like we've gotten to a place where she'll say it back, and like I know that she loves me and that I love her, and tell your siblings, even if you're younger, if you are in the teens and you have siblings and they annoy you, still say you love them because you just don't know what tomorrow brings.
Yeah.
Like my sister and I had a horrible relationship growing up, and we've just gotten to a place where we can actually have like a full real relationship. And we're older, and now I'm like, oh my God, how much time do I have? How much time do we have? So I try to make sure I let her know I love her, and she does the same with me. So I don't know. I feel like this is a rambly episode.
We're only 32 minutes in.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. We're how many minutes?
32. It's only 32.
Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah. I just didn't want to like go over.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of it's making sense. I just know like I think this is the first year since Andy passed that I'm actually like annoyed by Valentine's Day again.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. The first year I was in a fog.
Fair.
And then the, subsequent year to, like with it, what? Because it'll be 4 years this October since he passed. And so the 2 years with Denise and caring for her, I think didn't like, and like the second year after he passed, you were in school, and I think I sent you something like a package.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like that
Spider-Man thing, right?
Yeah, and that kept me occupied. Like, I don't know, I just didn't think about it. And it's not even like I'm thinking about dating, because I'm not at all. I don't want to. Not that anybody's asking.
No one's asking, but I do.
I mean, I have been hit on since Andy's passed a few times.
Oh wait, since Andy's passed, yeah.
I'm not interested.
Here, how about this? I have a fun little Valentine's Day quiz.
Sure.
It's a couple questions, but it's called trivia.
Okay.
All right. So, in which country do people give each other fancy wooden spoons as tokens of love? Wales, Argentina, Finland, or France?
I was gonna go Finland. I was thinking Swedish, so Finland.
I don't. It's not giving me the answer. So you're saying Finland.
That's not helpful then.
It's not helpful. Yeah.
Why is it not giving you the answer?
Because it's gonna be like it gives you answer at the end.
Oh, okay. So I'm going Finland.
Yeah.
Then.
Which U.S. state gives the most roses? Texas, California, Washington, or Florida?
I'm gonna go California just because of the parade of roses.
Okay. On a text, you might see an XO at the end. What does that mean?
Hugs and kisses. I don't know in that order, but.
No, yeah. Who wrote the song "I Will Always Love You"?
The Queen, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, Whitney Houston is the first one on here, but no, yeah, it is Dolly Parton. There was a pope called Valentine who held the position for 40 days. True or false?
I think that's false.
The phrase "to wear your heart on your sleeve" is linked to which Roman goddess? Juno, Luna, Laetis? Or Lana? Lana Del Rey was a.
No. I don't. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna say Juno, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
In which year did Hallmark begin selling Valentine's Day cards?
Oh,
1832, 1913, 1940, 54, or
I'm
1976?
gonna go with the first one, 1832, because I think I
I think it
saw
was, yeah.
something in the article that I read about it, like starting.
We'll
in
take
the
it together,
1800s.
actually, then. On average, how many people get married in the UK each year? 400,000, 270,000, 389. Wait, 389. 389. You know what I'm trying to say? Under
I don't know. I'm gonna
400,000?
go with that one. 300.
No, okay, here's the last answer choice is a billion.
No, I'm gonna go 389. Whatever that one
So
was.
specific. Which city is known for Elvis lookalikes and drive-thrus and wedding chapels?
Las Vegas.
Yeah, that one wasn't even it. What was the oldest known love poem written on? A notepad, a cave wall, a clay tablet, a massive computer from the 1980s? This is just crazy.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna do that as the last one.
Yeah.
Wait, no, what do you think it is?
What? A cave wall.
Yeah, that's what I picked too. I'm just gonna like click fill out the things. Well, now it's just gonna. I think I have to take all of them.
How much more are there?
There's 35, but I didn't
My
realize
Lord,
it wasn't
Jesus,
gonna. No, I'm not
Dakota.
gonna do the rest of them. I just want to see what the answer was.
It's
Oh,
not that important.
fill the void.
Fill the void of what?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just whenever you the one where you're asking like what the first love poem, I definitely, even if they don't say cave wall, I feel like it would be, just because love is such a.
What's your favorite rom-com?
That's difficult.
Because a lot of those center on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Or Reddit. I mean, I think. Didn't I see that Scott Pilgrim was viewed as a rom-com?
I would view it as a rom-com.
If that's the case, then it's that, because it's literally a top movie for me. It's my number one movie. I mean, it's romantic comedy, you know.
It might be Definitely Maybe.
Definitely Maybe.
It's the one with Ryan Reynolds and Isla Fisher.
Isla Fisher.
Isla Fisher.
It was just her birthday the other day.
Just because I just like the story of it. I like the idea of that there's somebody that maybe, like, you know, you had such a strong connection with, but it wasn't the right time. And then you do eventually make your way to each other. Not that I can think of anybody in my life. There's nobody that in my life that was like the right person at the wrong time. I thought there was, and then I realized, no, you're super racist. I don't know how I didn't catch that. Yeah.
Do I know this person?
No.
Oh.
I just definitely love that one. And then there's also Joe versus the Volcano. That's another one I love.
I haven't like fully watched it, but the bits and pieces I've seen of it, I do really like that.
I know a lot of people will be like, well, obviously Sleepless in Seattle or You've Got Mel are the best Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, but I think a lot of people sleep on Joe versus the Volcano, and it's amazing. Dakota, it's not that important. We don't know the answers. I'm
upset it's not showing me the answers. It's not even a thing. I answered all the questions, and it's still not showing me the answers. This is a scam. Valentine's Day is a scam. I take back everything I have said in this podcast. This is a scam, and we need to destroy the system from the ground up.
What's your favorite rom-com?
Well, like I said, it's Scott Pilgrim.
Okay,
but if it wasn't, I actually think, hold on. I'm blanking on one. There's like an obvious one.
Is this Princess Bride?
Oh, yeah. If that's it, then yeah, for sure.
No, Princess Bride is definitely a rom. Well, it's an adventure movie too, so I don't know.
Well, I think it can be a multiple thing. Like the 40-year-old version's a rom-com.
It is.
I think it's taken by literally like a romantic and then comedy.
Yeah.
Like if it falls under both of those, it's considered a rom-com.
Yes.
Which, if that's the case, then it's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, because that is a romantic comedy.
Favorite love song?
Favorite love song? Jesus.
Yeah, I could never.
Why would you ask that?
Yeah, I know. There's people that ask that.
You know what the first thing came to mind? Love by Kendrick Lamar and Riri.
Yeah.
Favorite love song? That's so hard. That's impossible. Almost like, I think at least like 50% of the songs are like about love.
I really
you know
like I Will Always Love You, both versions. I am more partial to Dolly Parton's, but specifically from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas when she's singing and like she has that break where like she's about to cry. Like I just love it.
Yeah.
But no, I hate when someone's like, "What's your favorite song?" What?
That's impossible. Even
You
like
could,
even like artists, like which of your artists, that's still incredibly hard.
yeah.
So like how are you gonna narrow it down to songs of all things?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess we'll never know the answers to those things, but I think I was right on all of them.
Yeah, let's just go
I'm
with
just gonna
that.
go with that. I was right. Come on, small wooden spoons. It has to be a Swedish, or like that type of or Norwegian type of place. So that was the only one I was a little worried about. I'm pretty sure I'm right on all the other ones.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess the point of this was just to be like, hey, don't let the commercialization of love make you feel like you don't have any,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think everybody has love somewhere.
I was just trying to think if there's like any case. No, yeah, I think you can always find something to love
And like you can't say, well,
in the
yeah, you have
darkest
yourself,
times.
because I do think that is difficult for some
No,
people.
yeah.
Like it took me a long time to love myself and even longer to like myself. Then that like there's a big difference between loving and like I can love somebody and not like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like so
And I can like somebody and not love them. And someone can
I think it's easier to like
me and
somebody and
not
not
like me back.
That's okay. Nobody likes me.
I'm still looking for the person that I like
Yeah.
that will like me back.
Right. I'm not looking for the person that'll like me. I'm good. I
Well,
like me.
anyways, I hope that you guys out there who are listening find someone, something, or yourself that you like, aka love,
Yes.
just as much as we love each other.
And if it's not a person, you can love an animal. You can love a good
You
book.
know, technically that revolves around something that
You can love a TV show.
I said something. You're just rephrasing what I'm saying, what I just said.
You can love a good pint of ice cream.
If I don't stop you, you're just gonna go on forever, aren't you?
I am. Anyhow, I do love you though.
To the back.
To the back.
To the back.
To the back.
Podcast. Bye bye.